to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here, watch this. Shut up. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
We are not affiliated with either wing of the two-party oligarchy. We are not affiliated with either wing of the two-party oligarchy. We are not affiliated with either wing of the two-party oligarchy.
So fresh.
You are a decentralized, non-violent resistance movement. We insist in improvement, and this including educating the masses on oligarchic delusions. Adbusters intruded, plagiarizing this included. The anons that birthed this fucking movement. My archive can prove it. Co-opted and diluted our message for their own amassments. Brain bashing, we move past it. Gather the power and blast back at the establishment. Unite, solidarity while we fight, cause we wanna be free. No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who will be the 99%? Game on, no play advantage. No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on, no play advantage. Take it to the field, brown bags everywhere. I'm in arms, sharing meals and sharing bus fares. DHS drones in the air, we don't fucking care. We got drones too, but at a high command as well. You got own, whole precinct home. Like we say on the message board, bitch come at me bro. Hit me with that fucking stick, I'll dock your personal info. Post and watch the next march be on your front door. Call it Occupy Copland, be at intersect Bandcamp. Operation Run Rampant, docs every cop across the fucking nation. Straight.gov related.
What?
You don't have a pass. You need to get on the sidewalk.
I am the media.
I don't know. That doesn't. You need to get
Look,
on the
you
sidewalk.
need to stop using your bike as a weapon and run my feet
using
over.
it as a
I'm
weapon.
filming you right now.
I don't care.
Stop
You need to get on the
shoving me with your
sidewalk.
bicycle, officer.
You need to get on the sidewalk.
What is your name, officer?
Miller. You need to
Miller,
get on the sidewalk.
get your bicycle off of me.
You need to get on the sidewalk.
How can I? Your line there won't let me through.
Get on the
You're using your
sidewalk.
bicycle as a weapon, officer.
You need to get on
Do
the
not
sidewalk.
touch me with your bike.
You need to get on the sidewalk.
Are you assaulting
You need to get on the sidewalk. Quick. Help me.
Hey, what's up?
It's Officer Wipeout. Get on the sidewalk.
Yeah, you're just targeting me because I have a camera.
Get on the sidewalk.
Why don't you get on the sidewalk? You're blocking the traffic, officer. That's a bicycle, officer. It's not a fucking weapon. That's a bicycle, not a weapon.
Not using it as a weapon.
You just ran my foot over with it twice. I just filmed you doing it.
No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on, no play advantage. No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on, no play advantage.
We aim to break up the global banking cartel centered at the Federal Reserve, the International Monetary Fund, Bank of International Settlements and World Bank. We demand the primary dealers within the Federal Reserve banking system be broken up and held accountable for rigging markets and destroying the global economy, effective immediately.
Of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, occupy all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.
No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on. No play event. Decentralized, non-violent resistance movement. We insist on improvement in this, including educating the masses on oligarchic delusions. Adbusters intruded, plagiarizing this included. The anons that birthed this fucking movement. My archive can prove it, co-opted and diluted. Our message for their own amassments. Plain more brain bashing, we move past it. Gather the power and blast back at the establishment. Unite, solidarity, while we fight. Cause we wanna be free. No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on, no play advantage. No justice, no peace. Whose street? Our street. Who are we? The 99%. Game on. No play advantage. Take it to the...
Oh, come on, man. What are you doing? It's not like they haven't been lying to you your entire fucking life. I mean, seriously. I mean, what are you doing?
You know what's a joke? You're fucking late. Your nightly wrap-up. What a joke.
It's not so hard to understand that peaceful, nonviolent protest alone accomplishes very little with regard to any substantial and durable political change, particularly when dealing with the necessary systemic upheaval of a violently entrenched socioeconomic hegemony, as is manifested today in the financial terrorism of those philosophically misguided financial barons that control the world through a proxy system of centralized banking cartels.
I'm wondering whether the senator is familiar with the fact that the language which precluded the application of Section 1031 to American citizens was in the bill that we originally approved in the Armed Services Committee, and the administration asked us to remove the language which says that U.S. citizens and lawful residents would not be subject to this section. Is the senator familiar with the fact that it was the administration that asked us to remove the very language which we had in the bill which passed the committee, and that we removed it at the request of the administration, that would have said the determination would not apply to U.S. citizens and lawful residents?
What happens if you stop paying your rent, JC? You'll be evicted? What does that mean? Will you be physically removed from your house? Will somebody come to your house with a... Right, exactly. A sheriff will come with a gun under the threat of violence and force you to leave. Okay? There is pre-existing state violence. It's already there. So don't talk to me about wait until they act violently. Alright? It's already there. Wake the fuck up. And if you think there's not, tell that to the peaceful protesters getting their fucking heads bashed in.
Section 1031 of the National Defense Authorization Act, currently before Congress, would allow for the indefinite detention of American citizens by the military without charges or trial.
When this adversary has everything to lose and nothing to gain by exercising justice and compassion, his reaction can only be negative.
The man was a constitutional law professor, for fuck's sakes. and apparently never read the fucking document. God damn it, no wonder they kicked him out of that job and made him go become president, because as president, you don't have to know the Constitution. It's really just a recommendation or whiny, naggy document that you can't get to shut up, but you just try and ignore, like a poorly trained Jack Russell Terrier or a Ryan Seacrest. And I realize you might be thinking, well, I'm sure that stipulation only applies to hardened American terrorists.
Wake the fuck up.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. No excuse.
Wake the fuck up.
You gave an oath to secure my unalienable constitutional rights.
Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up.
You can play the police authority game with you if you want to. And I'm letting you know, where's your delegation of authority order from Congress, certifiable and in writing on the public record? Where's your affidavit of fact? Where's your affidavit of fact?
The very language which we had in the bill which passed the committee, and that we removed it at the request of the administration, that would have said the determination would not apply to U.S. citizens and lawful residents.
Wake the fuck up.
You got shot! What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Shit.
So arm in arm with arms. We got to fight this little struggle, for that's the only way we can overcome a little trouble.
You can take my belligerence away from me when you pry it from my cold, dead hands, you cock-headed cunts.